We're now on the campsite. Outside, we've got our fresh water filled up, we've got our electric cable plugged in, and we've got our gas switched on. We now need to switch the vehicle on. Above the door, there's two control panels, and we need to deal with the right-hand control panel first. Every button on the top is to switch something on, or the buttons on the bottom is just for information. Here we go then, top left. Green light comes on, lights up, does its own inboard check. That is your master switch, and it's showing there now you're hooked up on the electric cable and it's working fine. We then want to put our 12 volts on. You'll notice if we've left our lights on now, they'll come on straight away. If not, they'll stay off, but we've woke the internal of the vehicle up. Third one is our water pump. Switch it on. Our pump is now active, but it won't work until you turn the taps on. You can leave it on at all times. Last but not least, I showed you outside your awning light. That is to switch your outside light on and off. As I said, the buttons on the bottom is just for information. As I press each one, please look on the left hand side and you'll see it illuminate. So the first one will show you the state of your vehicle battery. Fully charged, illuminated on the left hand side. Second one will show you the state of your leisure battery. Again, fully charged, illuminated on the left hand side. Third one, very good. It will show you how much fresh water you've got left in your container. Do you need to go out and fill it up, or have you got enough to see through the night? As you can see, I've put a full tank in there and it's illuminated on the left hand side. The fourth one on the bottom is just the brightness and dimness of that control panel. So you can turn it up, or if it's too bright of a night time, turn it down again. That's all four buttons pressed on the bottom now. That's all four buttons pressed on the bottom now, and hopefully you'll notice the bottom left one hasn't illuminated. That is for your wastewater, and it will only illuminate red when it's 3/4 and above full. That's the right hand one done. Now we'll go on to the Truma. This is your central heating and hot water. But before we go on to this one, what we need to do is prime our taps. So we've got our master switch on and we've got our pump on. We then go to the tap and put our hot water tap on. To begin with, it wouldn't do that. It would spit, sputter, get air everywhere, get water everywhere, pushing all the air out of the system. If we don't do that and put our hot water heater on, there's a chance we can burn our elements out. So we have to do that first before we go into that left-hand control panel. That done, we can then press the big button to wake it up. The first one flashing there is a picture of a motorhome with a thermometer inside it. Press it to go into the internal settings. This is our central heating for the hot water. We can have it off, a minimum of 5 degrees, or turn it all the way up to 30 degrees, whatever you want inside the motorhome. We want it at 18, turn it to 18, press the dial, that's now set at 18 degrees. Turn the dial slightly, thermometer, this is our hot water, press it to go into it. We can have our hot water off, eco, which is 40 degrees, hot, which is 60 degrees, or boost it to hot when you first get to the campsite for hot water quickly, or if you're having a shower, it just boosts it and gives it that bit more quickness. We'll leave it on hot, happy days. Turn the dial slightly, gas bottle with lightning strikes. This is what type of power you want to use in the vehicle. Press it to go into it. We can have it working on just gas. So in the middle of a field, you've got central heating and hot water. Mix 1, which is 1 kilowatt of electric and a bit of gas if need be. Mix 2, which is up to 3 kilowatts of electric and a bit of gas if need be. Electric 1, 1 kilowatt of electric. Electric 2, up to 3 kilowatts of electric. What's the best one to use if you're on a campsite using electric? Mix 2. Why? It's predominantly using the electric that you're paying for, happy days. However, if there is a problem with the electric, it will automatically jump over onto the gas and keep your central heating and hot water where it needs to be. Last one on there, looks like a fan. Please don't confuse it with aircon. It's not, it's blown heating. So whatever temperature you've got your heating on, that's what it's blowing around the vehicle. Eco, nice and gentle, or you can have it on high, do it nice and high and get the heating going around nice and fast. All the other buttons on the bottom, I'm not going to go through them. It's all situated in the user manual. If you set it the way I've just shown you, you've got central heating and hot water.